Yes, I have been so afraid. Yes, I have been so distant, consistently indifferent. It's hard to put that in an amicable sentence. I'm sorry, actually, not really. There's just so much work, too much work to be done. Committing to commitments, hiding my indulgence, the freedom we sacrifice for love. I love me, you love me. You also made me whole the first time that you gave me loyal patience and persistently listen. It's hard to describe what I'm feeling at the moment.
Oh. Characters you love, characters you hate, bet it all at Sunday Slam. Good evening, everyone. Let me get my model up. We have a beautiful lineup for you this evening. All right, let's see. We got the kitty boy. We got Sammy discriminating against people who, you know, alternate between puppy and kitty in chat. That's very fun. That's very cool. Thank you, Sammy. Discrimination happening in my chat right now. Fucked up evil. Okay. I apologize for starting very late this evening. I had to add some stuff to the installation. They're making you shower. Well, you got to keep in mind, if you shower and wash your hair, your hair will be even softer. You got to keep that in mind. Oh, all right, here we go. Now, I will give you a fair warning. There is some, like, evil shit with some of these characters. As in, one specifically is loud as fuck. We will see Mario. Mario will blow our eardrums out. Alright, so let's see. Our first match of the evening, Kamen Rider O's versus Kamen Rider Double. Let's get that betting pool up. Prediction. I want to gamble. You're going to be able to gamble. Did I accidentally close? Fuck, I accidentally closed the window. Now I got some dirt to say. I got some evil to say. Someone who stayed in the room next door last night left a bunch of fucking crumbs all over the damn place, all over the fucking place, and I need to do a massive sweep. I need to do a massive vacuuming campaign. Pain in my ass. Start prediction. Who wins? All right, I'm giving you about 30 seconds to decide. Start that prediction. You will now be able to bet points. O's is in player 1 slot. Double is in player 2 slot. You can just tap into the prediction. You can bet your points, and depending on who wins, you get a payout. That is how this works. All right, no one bet. Let's get in there. We will now proceed to watch them fight, and whoever wins gets it added to their permanent record. Ignore that there is a second double. The character is slightly bugged. I can't fix that. Now, as some of you may be aware, these two have power sets based very much around changing forms often in their source material. O's actually, they actually do it quite often in the movesets, and I appreciate that. It appears O's is kicking his ass. He's going yellow. He's gone yellow. Ladies, gentlemen, and those who choose to walk between the rows, he has gone yellow. This is a speed-focused form that is also capable of blinding opponents. Oh, Double appears to be fighting back, and he is fucked up. Now, before you go wondering, I did borrow music from the original Off for this. 1,000,000 points on the red bug. You had your chance to bet, and you didn't put any points down on the red bug. Oh, what is he pulling out this time? A Shouta. Okay. He's going water mode, he's going blue. They're going Fang? They're going Fang Joker. Holy shit. I have not seen this technique in action. I am excited to see. Is this like an actual form change? Nope, it's just a special. Okay. Now you may be one. I was never given a gambling pop-up. It was there. You had 30 seconds to react. Is your Twitch app up to date? Are you watching on Switch? Is that what's going on? Ah. There's the problem. That sucks. I'm sorry. I believe if you're watching on Switch, you can probably still participate in chat on mobile. And I know mobile gets the gambling pop-ups. Me when I can't gamble. Yeah, it sucks. All right, so Double seems to be like competently countering this. I choose to call O's going Shouta mode. Throwing for content because the form is unfinished. They have not finished developing that form. They still gotta fix it. Oh, they're going Fang Joker again. Holy shit. I just realized I forgot to do something. Since you're here off, then I might as well just... You've been added to the VIP section. Here we go. This brings you no benefits. I need to goon! This is a surprisingly well-matched, and he's throwing for content again. Ladies and gentlemen, call it. Ladies, gentlemen, those who choose to walk between the rows, he's throwing for content. He's throwing for content. I need to like open up a spreadsheet to track these wins, track these losses. Now you may be wondering, Roger, why are there two guys for Kamen Rider Double? That's because Kamen Rider Double is like two men merged. It's a little like gay sex. However, Double did win. Double did win, so I need to... I'm gonna sign... Actually, does Ellipsis have sheets? It's a writing software, so it probably doesn't have spreadsheets. Nobody thought this would happen. Hell yeah. I want Google spreadsheets. I'll just collate the just collate the wins and losses in a big document. All right, here we go. So common rider double, 1 win, 0 loss. Common rider O's, 0 win, 1 loss. Here we go. My knees hurt. Aww. Poor puppy. There's no excuse for me to get evil today, actually. I'm sorry. Right, and stop. All right, so Marilyn from Akatsuki Blitzkampf. I believe this is the N1's Perfect World version of the character. Boob Lady, one of several you may call her. Versus Q from Street Fighter 3. Start that prediction. Oh, was that fucking Garfield? Don't worry about it. Now this time I'm going to give you a full minute. A full minute. You have fair warning. So get out your phone. Place your bets now. Place your bets now on your phone. I have not seen this matchup yet. I'm excited to see how it plays out. Let me just prepare Q and Maryland's win trackers. All right, here we go. Where's my gambling pop-up? Are you on mobile? Did you pull out your phone? Almost for Gorg? Ah. All right. So let's get in there. Let's see who wins between Marilyn and Q. These are two fighting game characters. First from Simple Styles, Akatsuki Blitzkampf. And the second from Capcom's very famous Street Fighter series. Uba, yeah. I initially wanted to have it be the joke that I had no woman characters. But then I remember that's how you quickly get accused of being misogynist. So I decided that I would have some women characters in there. More will be added in the future. I just thought it'd be really funny for the first session to have a few women. Now Q appears to be taking the lead. But it should be noted that Marilyn is still a strong character in other matchups. Hit him with your boobs! Yeah! Roger went woke and added a political female. Shut the fuck up. I'm beaming you to death with my evil beam attack. All right, so this is getting really close already. For the record, I do have it set so that both are at their maximum, like, AI level. So they're as powerful as they can be. Kind of dark in here. She absolutely whiffed that super. I think this might be Q's match. He seems reluctant to use his power. Rip DJ got beamed? Yeah. Now, of course, it is unlikely I will be able to sign all these characters when we have to transition over to Roger League Wrestling. That's okay, because I can just get a new cast with a new win-loss rate counter. All right, it looks like Q might just be winning this matchup. Which, unfortunate. First woman on screen loses instantly. Terrible. But that's just how it goes with these matchups. She will have other matchups that she will win. All right, so that's 1 win for Q, 0 losses. Here we go. I'm just tracking these in a text document on my other monitor. Hair's tangled crazy style. Oh, do you need someone to brush your hair for you? All right, so we have Smooth Kung Fu Man versus ABA. Let's get that prediction going. All right. You have 1 minute to submit your you have 1 minute starting now to submit your points. Choose wisely. As we all know, Kung Fu Man is not particularly strong as a character. Not exactly designed to win, just as designed to be there at the beginning. ABA is a pretty decent character from Guilty Gear by Arc System Works. Bet now with your points. ABA does reappear in later Guilty Gear games, particularly Strive. But I don't like Strive, so I don't count it. Of course, even if you did not bet, you are free to cheer on whoever you think should win. The betting is purely for fun. All right. We have 8,000 down on ABA winning. Let's see if that money goes where you want it to. Betting the car, betting the car, betting the house, betting the farm. I get it. All right, ABA with the early lead. Let's see how this goes. She's fucking him up against the wall. Kung Fu Man has no chance. All right, let's see. Yeah, this seems like a pretty open and shut case. Let me just FM 720 wins loss. ABBA win loss, and that is over. I believe this might be our first woman win. So congratulations to everyone who voted for woman win. All right, let's see who goes next. Dio Brando from the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series versus Kamen Rider Delta. Start prediction. I've seen these two in action. Dio is a little weird, but Delta is pretty powerful. However, you could always vote for the underdog. You never know what's going to happen in the ring. I'm beginning the prediction now. You have 1 minute to decide. You have 1 minute to submit your vote, submit your bets, and then we will get in there. Let me set up the win-loss tracker for these two. Here we go. Be lurking for a while doing hair things? Alright, I hope your hair comes out nice and smooth and soft. Beaming head scratches at you, alright? Alright, so we have all in on Dio, 69 points. And betting is closed. Let's see who takes this. Now, I don't remember exactly where I got this Dio from. I've never seen him in his normal, like, nonsense, though, so. Let's see. Oh! With the opening attack, and Delta is already activating. Delta's going gamer mode. Now, Delta in the actual show is known for shooting things a lot. Kind of his thing. And who would have guessed it? Vampires are weak to bullets. However, this is best of two. A best of three, so realistically, we have to see who gets this next round. Oh, guest appearance from Kamen Rider Saiga. He only appeared in the movie, in one of the movies, I believe. Delta's just fucking him up against the wall. Jeez. Oh. And there's the Road Roller. Holy shit. Decent chunk of damage. Not enough to get that win. I'm sorry, but your points are gone. Points gone. Points injured. All right, we do the tracking. Lost a weed number amount of points. Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry. And up. O's is up for his second match of the day. Let's see who gets put with him. I believe that's John Talbane from Darkstalkers. The download I found used the Japanese name for him. So let's get that in. Doggy, yeah, puppy. So O's versus I don't know where werewolf should work. You have 1 minute to submit your bets. We've seen O's in practice. O's surprisingly powerful in practice whenever he's not throwing for content intentionally. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for any updates to any of these characters to make sure that they are, you know, up to date, properly working, you know, the best they can be, so to speak. Now, I'm tempted to just simply select a stage this time. However, it is also very fun to just, you know, see where they end up. All right. We have just a few seconds left. If anyone wants their bets in now, it's 3, 2, 1, and done. We'll now begin the fight. I love the mismatched scale on these two. Just a little baby boy, just a small dog. All right, so something's broken, I think. It keeps selecting the same one whenever I go for random. Oh, and he immediately in with the attacks. These appear to be two equally matched opponents. No, it appears as though Oz is getting his ass beaten. Two guard crashes in a row. Fucking insane. I don't know why he has a second health bar. I want to look into finding better download for this character. Of course, I got a majority of these characters from the Mugen archive and a couple from some forums. Oh, I think Oz might be able to pull this back. Not even going for one of his final forms could save him. Goddamn. All right, so that evens out. No, that just gives another loss to Kamen Rider Oz. Very unfortunate. Starting to think these fights might be fixed, and against my will, which is insane because I'm the one running this. I should be the one fixing the fights. All right, so we got Abachio and Jagged Kung Fu Man. Start prediction. All right, you have 1 minute to get your predictions in. I will get both of these boys set up on the tracker. I do not know if old Kung Fu Man really deviates much from the, you know, classic smooth Kung Fu Man, but I do kind of hope he does, you know? Everything's all set up. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. All right, let me just... Random kept selecting the same map, so I just decided to, you know, manually random. Oh, opening move by Kung Fu Man. Oh, Abachio whiffing his specials. Nothing new, but also somewhat surprising. Here we go. So it appears Kung Fu Man is giving Abachio some significant trouble, which is a bit strange, a bit bizarre, but we'll have to see. We'll have to look at it. Oh, he's going for his special, and he only hit twice. I do not think Abachio's winning this. All right, let's see. He's putting distance between himself and Kung Fu Man, but unfortunately, Kung Fu Man is doing a good job of closing that distance. I think Abachio might be the losing horse this time. Our first timeout. That is our first timeout. Kind of insane. Let's see. How's it going in here? All right. Abachio seems to be more privy to his schemes and tricks. I think he's going to be able to avoid losing this time. But you never know. Oh, he got a little damage in. Abachio has gotten a little bit of damage in. Unfortunately, his big ass head is blocking his health bar, so we can't tell if Kung Fu Man is winning it at present. Seems like Abachio's special ability is to stall crazy style. Oh. Hang on, there's some shit happening. What's going on here? Oh, he's desperately trying for that tie. He is desperately attempting to reach a draw. Will he get it? Probably not. Whew. Kung Fu Man win by time up. Bizarre, fundamentally strange. Let's get that outcome decided. I don't know what Abachio was doing. What the fuck? All right, so we got Zabul Zavok, or as you may know him by his localized name, Lord Raptor, versus 12. All right, let's start that prediction. Now, these are two fighting game characters natively, so I expect them to fight pretty similarly. Let's be in that prediction. You have 1 minute to put in your points, and then once all said and done, we see who wins. Go. All right, there we go. Of course, there will be monthly reports on how each fighter is doing, including ones added between sessions. Let's see. Let's take a look at who's getting bet on. No bets this time. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. Let's It's just random. Oh, we actually got a different map out of the random hole. All right, so these appear to be two close to mid-range fighters, I believe. Of course, 12 known for kind of sucking. And Lord Raptor known for just generally being kind of badass. All right, they appear to refuse to approach each other. Absolute refusal to get close. Twelve seems to be taking a beating. Yeah, 12 kind of getting fucked up. All right, let's see who takes round 2. For all we know, 12 might have just been warming up. Who knows? Let's see. Oh. And he appears to have whiffed the special, ladies, gentlemen, those who choose to walk between the rows. It appears 12 might be taking back this round. If Lord Raptor had not whiffed that special, we might have been looking at a Raptor win. Unfortunately, 12 has discovered the power of Earthquake. Oh, getting very serious in that corner. And I believe that puts us at a tie for now. See who wins that final round. Ooh, good opening from Lord Raptor. All right, here we go. Any girl wins? If you had been paying attention, you would have seen we do have one girl win. ABA 1. I even, commentated that it was the first girl win. Okay, sorry, my bad. I probably came off much meaner there than I should have. That's my bad. All right, it appears as though 12 is just barely scraping this win back after a humiliating first round loss. Oh, and there he goes. All right, so that's 1 win, 0 losses for 12. Oh, that does not count as 3 losses. Okay. Hell yeah. All right, let's see who's next. ABA versus Mario. Things are about to get a little loud. So I'm going to turn down the game a little further. That's a girl, right? Yeah. Look at her. That's a girl. That is a beautiful woman. All right, so we start that prediction. Yeah, I don't remember the exact name. I'm just gonna call him Evil Mario because it's funny. I'm pretty sure he has actually been in a Friday Night Funkin' mod. You have 1 minute to predict. Will ABA win or will Evil Mario win? I will not give you any hints this time. You just have to, you know, vibes-based voting. Always vote for the girls? All right, put your points where your mouth is. We got a prediction open. You can gamble. All right, 80 points down on ABA winning. And ooh, the points are coming in. The points are flowing in. No prediction for Evil Mario, surprisingly. All right, and it looks like submissions are closed. Let's get in there. Now you may be wondering, Roger, why have you lowered the volume an additional level? Mario's loud as fuck. Loud as fuck. Mario's peaking? Yes, actually literally peaking. I have to turn it down on my end and in OBS so it's not like drowning everything out. Oh, what the I have never seen anyone actually start to turn it around on Mario. What the hell? Oh. What? Yeah, after Freddy Five Bear, loud is scary. I've never seen anyone actually deal damage to scary Mario. She's comboing on him. She's comboing on him. Oh. He used his insta-kill special. He used his insta-kill special. Oh. Yeah, Mario is stupid powerful, and I didn't know when I downloaded him, but I kept it in because it was funny. It was every copy of Super Mario 64 is personalized. Now I can bring that up to normal level. All right. All right, so we're back to normal fighters, I suppose. Kamen Rider Blade versus Smooth Kung Fu Man. All right, let me just add Kamen Rider Blade to the win-loss tracker. So far, the biggest loser is Kamen Rider O's, for those wondering. Import the Yomi Hustle Wizard into Mugen. I do have a wizard on the cast. We do have at least 1 or 2 wizards signed. For all we know, we could eventually get a wizard on wizard battle. All right, Kamen Rider Blade versus Smooth Kung Fu Man. You have 1 minute to decide. 1 minute to place your bets, 1 minute to decide. We have a lot of fighters in here, some of which have not been chosen yet. All that will be left will be a big crater or some shit. Yeah. right, looks like we got bets on Smooth Kung Fu Man. Now, looking at the win-loss tracker, Kamen Rider Blade is unproven, but Kung Fu Man smooth version does have one loss so far. So the prospects are not looking particularly good. All right, let's get in there.
No escape. Fight.
All right. He's got that sword on him. He's swording. Unfortunately, Kung Fu Man is not prepared to deal with blades or swords or weapons. He's getting air comboed against the wall. I don't think this is looking good for him.
No escape. Fight.
Now, speaking of fighters in the roster who have not been featured yet, I'm most excited for when we get to see Jack in the Box in action. I've used him a little in testing, you know, off the books matches, just testing to make sure things work. And he's kind of a beast. Did he just perfect? Twice? Oh, that was dirty. That was evil. So now Smooth Kung Fu Man is tied for the biggest loser. Insane fight that was. Tetramino was a very interesting character. Very fun to see in motion versus Evil Mario. So I need to lower the volume once again. This is the freak fight. This is the freak battle, the freak battle, the freak off, if you will. All right, so let's start a prediction. We will see if Tetramino has what it takes to do battle with Evil Mario. Now, of course, as always, if you do indeed if you do indeed have characters you want added to the roster, as with anything, you can go into the suggestions board in the Discord and just, you know, post suggestions. And I'm open to them. I would love to take suggestions. In fact, I love whenever I get suggestions because it tells me what you guys want. Yeah, there's a suggestion board, the forum, yeah. All right, it seems that Tetramino is the star selection for this. Let's hope Evil Mario loses before he can use. No, not the thread, just like in the forum in general. You can post your own thread in there. Tetramino appears to be getting fucked up crazy style. I can't even hear the music I selected for this stage. Yeah, I should have assumed, because smashing bricks is kind of Mario's thing. Interesting choice to have him do the Wario tackle, by the way. Ooh, finished. Fucking crunched. Foul, evil. Another big win for Mario. So our biggest winner so far is, in fact, Evil Mario. Evil Mario just might be too good with it. Too powerful. Alright, let's see. Yep. Dio versus Arima Miyako from Melty Blood. Why did I put a small child on the roster again? Whatever. The Dio fights baby. You fear Dio will win this one? Are you sure? That child does look prepared to throw hands. She does look ready. I'm not going to lie. Let me see. So far, we have Dio at 1 loss, and that was, I believe, that was against an actual character and not Evil Mario, guy who win all the time. All right, just a few more seconds, and then we start the match. And it is time. Let's go with random stage again. Fucking devious bit open with Dio. What the hell? You could have used that against anyone else. He hates kids. Oh. He got her with it. Is the stand still active somewhere, or is this broken? Is something glitching? Never stopped punching, yeah. Fell through the elevator floor? Yeah, it seems like it. They are not approaching one another. Oh, is she pulling it back? Powerful baby. Powerful baby. This might be Miyako's match. Yeah, abandoned by the world. So, if Dio does that move again, this might be a Miyako win. If not, then he might be able to pull this into a tie, and then this could go either way. Well, no, he has a stand power bar right there. Oh yeah. Well, his stand power bar was still full last round, so are they fucking around? Dio, you lost to a kid. Dio. That's 2 losses for Dio. Maybe. We finally got Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box versus Garfield. Sure, yeah, that works. This is just normal Garfield. I don't have, like, evil Garfield. Normal ass Garfield. There's no "I'm sorry, John" nonsense going on here. Just average Garfield. Normal would go crazy. Normal would go crazy. They didn't even make the effort to. They didn't even make the efforts to give Garfield other palettes, so he's just orange. Mirror matches with Garfield, you don't know who's winning. All right, let's see. Now you may be noticing. Oh wait, I just realized I forgot to turn the volume back up. You may be noticing that Garfield is not getting hit a lot. That's because he's small. Yeah, they're both projectile trap characters. And here comes the clown! Why is there a second one? Why is Jack breaking? There's no reason for there to be multiple Jack in the Boxes. I don't know what's going on here. And Garfield's doing that shit. Garfield's scratching him up.
Hot dog. My grilled sandwiches. Hot dog. Time's up.
Garfield winning. Got the Toakaka Super, yeah.
My grilled hot dogs. Hot dog.
Why juice and not coffee? Why juice and not juice and not coffee?
My grilled sandwiches.
All right, so this time there's not like mysteriously spawning copies of Jack in the Box. I have no idea what happened last time.
Why juice and not coffee?
Hot dog. My grilled
Now you may be wondering, well, Roger, why did you turn on?
hot dog.
Why did you turn on the guard crash system? It's because I don't want the matches to take 9 years and consist of people just blocking everything perfectly.
Hot dog. My grilled sandwiches. My grilled sandwiches.
Why juice and not coffee?
He's back.
Juice and not juice and not coffee? And not coffee.
Jack Blast missed? Valid? Yeah.
Do something about it.
No escape. Fight.
I forgot to mark down Garfield and Jack.
Drumstick. My grilled sandwiches.
Why juice and not coffee?
My grilled sandwiches. Hot dog. My grilled sandwiches. Hot dog.
Go.
Hot dog. Hot dog.
Why juice and not coffee? Why juice and not coffee?
Why do secondary Jacks keep spawning?
One of my competitors says you can have it your way.
Why they keep spawning? Too many of them. There's coworkers? Ah, yeah.
Hot dog.
See, the problem is that Garfield is too small to get hit very easily. He's just a little guy. He's just a little baby boy.
Hot dog. Jack in the Box. My grilled sandwiches. Hot dog. Drumstick. My grilled sandwiches.
Each with their own Jack? Yeah.
My grilled sandwiches.
Why juice?
Why is his special attack falling over?
Breakfast
Hot dog. Drumstick.
They do appear to be like capable of blocking hits, which is interesting. I wonder how this is going to influence his matchups going forward. And Garfield wins. Garfield win. Get him, Garfy baby. Yeah. All right, let's waste no time, get into it. O's versus Evil Mario. Thankfully, I don't need to set up the win-loss tracker for this. Evil Mario. Here we go. You have 1 minute to submit your bets. And I don't even know if O's can win this. I don't even know if O's can win this. I'm not gonna lie. This might be farming free points on the Evil Mario bet. Farming free points on the Evil Mario bet. Yeah, it's O's. That is the name. That is how you pronounce it. O's. Kamen Rider Ooze. I'm pretty sure there might be one actually. I don't know. All right, bets are closed. I've been waiting very nice and patiently for the hell map to show up because it would be really funny. Should have manually selected. That's my mom. Oh. Second character to actually deal damage to Evil Mario. Still lost. God damn it. San Andreas, I hope you enjoy your stream. I hope you have a wonderful evening playing San Andreas. Fucking decapitated, Jesus. O's is tonight's biggest loser so far. Jeez. Evil Mario is a menace as well. Please don't let O's lose to a child. Please don't let O's lose to a child. I'm not even gonna start the bet. No need, no one's here. Just sitting here watching matches together. I swear to God, if O's loses to a child. Oh, Saigozo? Saigozo is happening. Straight up Saigozo, okay. He had to go big wide boy to mode to beat her. Okay. And I can remove the hand cam until the puppy boy comes back. Here we go. All right, here we go. This child might have beaten Dio, but she is not winning against O's apparently. It can be said that Oz's power lies somewhere above a little girl. All right, I think that might be the first win for O's, actually. All right, Miyako versus Q. All right, here we go. I'm starting to think Dio was just weak. Here we go. Did she really need to taunt in the middle of that? Miyako, did you really need to taunt in the middle of all that? I don't think you did.
No escape. Fight.
Q is a monster. What the hell? Jesus. All right, K49 versus the Joker. Mark those down. Let's see who gets in there. Might up the maximum amount of like special power.
No escape. Fight. Get off. Oh, goody. Why aren't you laughing? Load up. Now for some fun.
I feel like I forgot to turn the volume on this back up. No, that is up, but it is very, very loud, so I'm gonna turn that down.
That should keep your brain intact for a little while.
Joker, you missed him. He's not there.
A present for you. What am I being?
He's jokering. He's jokering. Joker too powerful. Joker too powerful. All right, we have a decent profile of who's winning and who's losing. So Eddie versus Delta. Okay. Specifically, that's Zato 1 and Eddie. Ah, Delta is not having a good time dealing with the screaming Screecher.
No escape! Fight!
Oh. Fucking comboed against the wall, jeesh. All right, that's accounted for. Sun and Kung Fu Man Smooth. Okay. We get in there, we do it. Here we go.
No escape! Fight!
I have to manually select another map to make it stop getting locked up. All right, so that's Smooth Kung Fu Man. Okay. Here we go. They seem pretty evenly matched. Sun doing that Monkey King nonsense, hitting that monkey magic. Here we go. Oh! Smooth Kung Fu Man coming in with the potential win soon. Ooh, fuck. All right, let's see how that second round goes, though. Alright, it seems like she's going to claw back that second round, huh? Huh, it seems like she's gonna claw back that second round, huh? Sorry, I'm getting a headache. I might not be able to continue much longer for tonight, and that's all right.
No escape. Fight.
Okay, see. Okay, so this match is going all right, I suppose. All right, here we go. Looks like they're evenly matched, as I said at the beginning of the round. No, not round, the match. It'd be really fun to see one of the. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Because of a quirk with this map, the background gets stuck like this if you're knocked out of a super. Now we're just kind of waiting for one of them to win so that we can figure out who survives and who doesn't. Now I'm implementing a 5-win or 5-loss limit. If you hit 5 wins, you get moved to the super gamer bracket. 5 losses, deleted from existence. Vaporized. Smooth Kung Fu Man actually getting another win, I think. Is that another one? I'll do one more fight for the evening and then I'm logging off. Q versus Marilyn. That's a rematch. Tetramino versus Kung Fu Man. I don't want to have a rematch in the same night, you know?
No escape. Fight.
Here we go. Now, Tetramino has a very interesting moveset in that, while it can still be hit, it's also very annoying to avoid its attacks. In testing, Tetramino has proved on multiple occasions to be kind of a beast. So I'm eager to see how it goes. We've already seen that it can't really handle, you know, evil Mario, but few people can. ABA is the closest we've come to someone who can handle evil Mario. I really love how unique Tetramino's moveset is. It's an absolute powerhouse. But it's not impossible to beat, it's just very difficult. Alright, let's see. One prepared for how bricked up Tetramino is, huh?
No escape. Fight.
After this, I gotta do some groceries. Oh. Let's see. I do remember that move can result in a Tetris sometimes. It's very fun to see it happen, but doesn't happen often. And that's Tetramino with his first win, actually. We've turned both of these into 1 win, 1 losses. 1 win, 1 loss, men. So far, O's is the closest to elimination. And that'll be all for tonight. But I have to show you my schedule first. I have to open up my schedule. I have to show you my schedule. So tomorrow I'm doing Slay the Spire. Tuesday I'm offline so I can go get some groceries. On Wednesday I'm doing Earthbound. Thursday I'm going to try and do some karaoke. If not, I'll figure something out. And on Friday I'm hopefully finishing up the Digital Devil Saga grinding. And then Saturday I'm offline, and Sunday there will be another Sunday Slam. This week's tip is be vigilant. I love you. I will see you tomorrow.